What's up, everyone? It's Mario and Steph here with your week 2 of your BossCamp workouts. We hope you loved last week's. Hopefully you're feeling stronger, you're feeling more confident in those movements. Today's workout's going to be another great one. Our focus is unilateral movements, which means they're one-sided. It's great for training your core, training stability, and training all those big muscle groups so that you're burning fat and building muscle. Our workout this week is built exactly how last week's was, just with some new movements. So we're gonna warm you up with some stretches. We're gonna activate the muscles that we want working during your workout. And then for our workout, we have 5 different strength moves that are gonna incorporate in your lower body, your back, and your core to make sure you feel really strong. So again, if you're newer to exercise or you're a little bit of a lower level, you're gonna be following what I do. If you're more advanced and you want a harder workout, you're gonna be following what Mario does, and you can do 3 to 5 rounds and just go at your own pace. Make sure you're getting sweaty and you're really focusing on what muscles we're trying to activate during your workout.
Okay guys, so for the first stretch, we'll do a side lying chest and shoulder stretch. So Stephanie's gonna lie down, face on the floor, arms out, extended. She's going to rotate her left leg towards her right arm. Foot is going to be flat, and then she's going to lightly push away with her left arm on the floor to get that stretch even deeper. You're going to feel that through your pec and through your shoulder on the right arm. We'll just hold that there for 5 to 10 seconds, and then rotate over to the other side, and we'll repeat that 3 times. The second stretch is going to be a hip flexor stretch with the back foot elevated. So Stephanie's going to use a box. So she's going to put her left leg behind. Her ankles can be on the box. And she's going to sit up nice and tall in that lunge position. And she should feel that stretch through the front of her quad and also in that hip flexor there. So often we sit a lot all day and that area gets really tight. When we're doing our lunges or any type of unilateral movement, we need that area to be nice and limber. So if you don't have a box like that at home, you can also use a chair. You can just put your knee on the part you sit on, ankle is going to be on the backrest, and then you can just shift your hips forward, feel that stretch through the thigh. And we can hold that there 20 to 30 seconds on each side. Okay, so once we're done with our stretches, we want to activate the main muscle groups we're going to be using during our workout. So we're going to do 2 movements today. First one's going to be arm leg extensions when we're on all fours. So this is for posterior chain, so all the muscles in our back. And Stephanie will demonstrate, so we'll get on all fours. And we'll do 12 reps total, extending arm and leg at the same time, focusing on keeping a nice stable back, squeezing the core, not letting your back drop as you extend your arm and leg. Okay, our second activation move is specifically for the glutes. So we're going to do a hip raise hold with a march. So first of all, Stephanie's going to activate her core. She's going to squeeze her abs and then raise her hips up, pushing through her heels. And then she's going to lift one leg up at a time and then lower back down. So she's going to do 20 reps like that, alternating back and forth. Try and maintain this nice strong position in her core and in her glutes.
Okay, everyone, now that we're all warmed up and activated, let's get into our workout. We have 5 different movements. We're going to do them all for reps. Mario's going to be using weights and doing an advanced version. I'm doing the more basic version. Again, if your goal is weight loss, feel free to jump rope in between moves. Okay, so our first move is a split squat or a lunge, a stationary lunge. I'm going to be doing it without weight. With your lunges, you want to make sure that you're in a nice wide stance position, that that back heel is elevated, shoulders are back, and that when you go down, your front knee and your back knee are both at 90 degrees. Come up, squeezing both your glutes, right? You don't want to get forward right here. You want to be nice and upright. So we're going to do 10 of these on one leg, and then we're going to switch legs. Our next move is for our core and our obliques. It's going to be a side plank pulse. So I'm going to come down. I'm going to be doing it with my knee on the ground. Mario's going to be doing it straight leg. So you want to make sure that your elbow is right underneath your shoulder. Your hips, your knee, and your shoulder are in line, especially if you're on your knee. You're going to raise those hips up, pull your top shoulder back. Make sure you're lifting from your core and your shoulder is locked into place. You're not throwing a bunch of weight through that shoulder. Shoulders back. If you're here, your foot can be elevated or on the ground, and we're just gonna pulse for 15 reps on each side. Mario is doing it with both his feet stacked. Your next exercise is swimmers. I'm gonna be moving during it. Mario is just gonna be doing a swimmer hold. It's for our posterior chain. So you're gonna lay flat, toes are pointed, arms are long. I'm gonna alternate, so I'm gonna pick one arm and the opposite leg up. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your shoulder, hamstrings, come down, and then alternate. I'm gonna be doing 20. Mario is just holding for 20 seconds. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes and not tensing through that low back. Your fourth move is a plank up down. So we're gonna start in a high plank position. If you're more advanced, you can be here. If you're less advanced, you can be on your knees for this. Just make sure that those hips are tucked and your core is engaged. You're gonna start high with those hands right underneath your shoulders. We're gonna drop down, elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Make sure that when you're coming up, your arms aren't out here in front of you. They're coming right underneath that shoulder, coming right up. Big exhale on the way up. You're gonna feel it all in your core. Our last move is a lateral lunge. So I'm gonna stand starting with both my feet underneath me. I'm gonna step out with one leg, drop my hip back, keep that chest up, and I'm gonna drive out that heel and squeeze my inner thighs to bring those legs together. Mario is gonna do a goblet lateral lunge. So he's doing it weighted. And we're doing 10 on each side, staying on one side at a time. Mario is gonna alternate for a total of 20. I'm gonna just do 10 on one side and then switch sides. Okay, so your first round is done. I hope your heart rates are up. We're getting sweaty already. You guys can go ahead and do this for 3 to 5 rounds. Remember, if you want to mix it up a little bit and get your heart rate up in between each strength move, you can do a jump rope, you can do jumping jacks, anything to keep that heart rate up, or just stick to the moves. Remember what muscles you're trying to work and go all in. See you next week.